So take a deep breath in and imagine that with every breath that you take, your heart is expanding. And you begin to remember your own divinity as you breathe your truth in, your truth of the moment. And with every breath, you find yourselves being magnetized into the center of the new earth, the earth that always is, was, and will be, the earth that you know her to be. And she welcomes you infinitely with unconditional love, for there is nothing to feel shame about. There is no discord, there is no anger, there is nothing but pure unconditional love. And allow yourself to experience that, to breathe that in, for it is rare that we do not experience this, or we do not allow ourselves to connect to source codes, to give ourselves permission to experience the unconditional love that is always around us. We frequently find ourselves looking for it outside of ourselves, through other humans, or through expectations, or the ways that we think things should be. But in this moment, we can just let all of it go, let it go, let it go, so that we can let it in, let it in. And as we find ourselves in this wonderful, unconditional, loving space that the new earth, Gaia, has always provided for us, and that we know, where we can come and we can recalibrate ourselves, where we can heal, where we can come into this space and connect with crystalline beings, where we can connect with the devas, where we can connect with our mission, where we can begin to remember, where we can access remembrances. So as your heart expands, feel it pumping through your system. Feel your brain crystals, these beautiful magnesium fluids and structures and literal crystals that exist in your brain. Feel your pineal gland and feel the pure light stream into your pineal gland. It is so pure that there is no color, because in this it is pure divinity, because it is all colors and no color. And through this you begin to remember and you begin to see clearly. Your ego comes into perfect alignment, in resonance with the pineal gland, which is resonating with your heart energy and your heart field. Your cellular structure, this beautiful, incredible warp and weft of cellular fabric that creates your intuitive fabric, the way that you feel, listen, hear, is part of your higher sensory perceptions. Let yourself feel how intensely designed, how intensely amazing and beautifully designed your physical structures are. This is your DNA light ship. This is how you have your human experience. Feel that in. Call upon your home frequency. Your home frequency is your cosmic octave, when your perfect divine blueprint, when you are in alignment with that, and you have this sense of knowing, and your heart is open, and everything is as it always is. Feel, ask, resonate, know, remember your home frequency, because it is always with you. It is always of you. You always have access to this. Ando shai, ando li, We call in the ultraviolet dragon beings and ask them to draw a multi-spectrum ultraviolet flaming circle of light around us. And as this is done, we are calling in our divine soul's guidance system, your healing guides, those beings that you choose to work with and that also choose to work with you because you are each a part of each other. Where you remember your oneness and your truth and your own divinity, these are the beings that remind you of this. These are the aspects of you that are present, that you are in constant contact and connection with, even if you are currently not completely aware of it. So as we gather ourselves, we follow these incredible, humongous, rainbow, crystalline dragon beings. It is as if they are every color within this universe. They are holding, emanating this oneness with this planet and also connected with all of the consciousnesses, all of the crystalline consciousnesses throughout the universe. In essence, they are holding any vibration or frequency that you required, and they are able to reflect this. So simply when you look at them, you will be able to see or perceive, feel or know the frequencies of your home, your heart, because that will be the colors, the feelings that are reflected through them to you. It is as if they are a multiverse with and in of themselves that are reflecting codes and frequencies back to you, helping you to remember. And as they guide us through these winding paths, we let go of the need to know where we are because we trust. We trust not that we are handing over our sovereignty to other beings, but that we trust ourselves. Because we feel wonderful in this moment, we feel the unconditional love, and we begin to remember. And as we come around this corner, everything opens, and within this great, huge, incredible cavern, just as we remember this cavern to be, it is if we know this cavern already. It is humongous, it is cathedral-like, and in the center of it there is a incredible crystalline pyramid of light. It is simultaneously built of crystal and also translucent. It is there, but it is not there. But you know that it is there, and as you begin to approach it, it recognizes you. You feel it in your bones of light. Your skeletal system recognizes this. It is here and it is available for you because it knows you, because within you, you carry the codes and the frequencies to access this place. This place that was created for you because you are of the resonance that seeks. You are seeking. And as a seeker, With an open heart, you are welcomed here. Your skeletal system begins to resonate with this energy field, begins to send these frequencies through your own structure. Everything becomes aligned, and as you breathe, your spinal cord opens even more, and you are able to receive exactly what it is that you need. You feel yourself purified, clear, clean, and ready. And you are not even concerned about what it is that you need to prepare for, because you are trusting of yourself and of your truth, and you are prepared and ready for anything. Because you know that you can flow with the moment, and in this purity of heart and clarity of mind, the gateways to enter this space open. And the vibration begins to shift. There is more love, there is more clarity. And you see across the room that there is this incredible altar. It is clear, it comes from below and it rises up, and there's this incredible staircase. You are led up to the top. And there's this orb, this incredible orb, this ball of light. And that you know that you are supposed to take this over to a beam of light that is coming from the apex, both from the top and both from below. Remember that when you are entering into this pyramid, that there is one that is below it, so it is like a diamond, and you are in this perfectly balanced center of it. And you take this ball of light, begins to shift in colors. You can call it the ball of truth. It is in a way like a guide, and that it is resonating with you. So only that which you need to know will come from this, and nothing more. Only the amount that you are ready for, the amount that you request. And as this column, this crystalline column, comes from the upper apex and the lower apex, right through the center of this, you are able to place your crystal skull in here, or a crystal of your choosing, and ask that it become in this space. And as you do this, it grows and it grows and it grows. So if you are having a crystal skull, it is as if it is humongous and fills this whole space up, and that you are able to enter into it so that you are sharing its consciousness. Remember that it is a crystalline consciousness, as you are also a crystalline consciousness. And if you have placed a crystal in there, it too grows, and you can step inside of it. For as you do this, you begin to remember that you too are a transducer of information. Your skeletal system becomes alive, similar to the way the crystal is, for it is crystalline. You are still holding your ball, your orb, and you are breathing. You are a transducer and a receiver and a transmitter of frequencies, of information. When and how you choose, Everything is about choice. You have chosen to come here. You have chosen to be here. You have chosen to go on this incredible journey to study yourself. You are fearless. You have grown courage. You are expanding in unconditional love for yourself and for the quote-unquote other, because the other is truly a reflection of you, for there is no separation. And as you are willing to look into yourself to where you feel or perceive yourself to be holding shame, and you are able to look into this darkness and see that you can bring the light to this darkness, to simply look and observe, and that you are not afraid, because you realize that this darkness is simply an area of where you have felt shame and where you have denied the divine within you. You are seeking the divine, and the divine will always greet you. And when you seek the divine in the darker parts within you, you begin to see and experience the divine in others and recognize their faults not so much as faults, but as areas where they have denied the divine within them. And this does not mean that you must be in relationships that are abusive, because all that you are doing is recognizing the divine in them, because you still must care for yourself. You still must not harm yourself. So when you are aware that you are in a challenging situation, and if it is not healthy for you and you choose to stay, then in essence you are not honoring the divine within you, because you are choosing to stay in an unhealthy and abusive place, whether it is mental or physical. So feel the divine rise up within you, and as you hold this orb up, recognize its clarity, for this is an orb that will reveal to you what it is that you would like to see, and that you are safe in this place. And as you move to bring a word into this, a word, a concept, or an idea, or a belief, whatever it is that you choose to place within here, will carry with it the frequency of truth, remembering that truth is living light, and it is only you that are seeking the authentic truth that is for you in this moment. The only law of truth is that everything is divine and is unconditional love. The rest of it is for you to remember and to invite in the frequencies of truth as you open your heart, and that you are present with this journey. As you are standing in the core center of the earth and also within this crystal skull, whether you have placed a crystal or a crystal skull, or whether or not you have imagined that your own skull with its own crystalline frequencies, you are standing in the center of it. That this is being supported and held by the container of unconditional love of the dragon consciousness, and that all of the frequencies that are present here are being brought in by the music of the spheres, the dragon consciousness, Mother Gaia herself, and the cetacean beings, the whales, and all of those incredible beings, because they are bringing in all of the frequencies required for you, the divine seeker that you are, to inquire, to practice the art, to become the art of soul inquiry, to prioritize inquiry, to bring your worry to a place where it transmutes into wonder, and where you begin to wonder. And from this space, all is revealed without judgment and with unconditional love. And may you continue forward in this balanced way to seek the word of your choosing and to journey with us through the sound template of words and the frequencies available to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and we love you, we love you, we love you. And continue your journey